Okay, so today we're talking about compound interest. So the idea of compound interest is that you start off with a certain amount in your bank account, and for the first year you'll earn however much interest on that account. And then the following year, even if you put nothing else into the account, the interest that you earn would be based on the original amount that you put into that account, plus the interest that you'd earned the previous year. So the amount of interest you'd get would increase a little bit because of the fact that your principal would essentially increase. Let's have a bit of a look at an example. So let's say that we have a bank account with $10,000 in it, earning 5% per year. So earning 5%. So I'm going to put a bit of a table, and I'm going to put 3 headings: principal, interest, and final. So in year 1, we'd start off with $10,000 as our principal, and we'd earn 5%, which is another $500. So at the end of the year, we'd have $10,500, which means that if we didn't touch the account at all, the next year, when it came time to calculate interest, our principal wouldn't be $10,000 anymore. It would have gone up to $10,500. So that means that suddenly our interest, rather than only being $500, we're going to suddenly earn $525, because if we find 5% of $10,500, it's $525. So in this case, our final amount is going to be $11,025. Let's have a look at the next year, where our principal is suddenly $11,025. Our interest now becomes $5,500 and, oh sorry, not 5,000, $551.25. Okay, so you can see each time it's going up, and in fact it goes up by a little bit more. This one, rather than go up by just $25, it's gone up by $26. So our amount in the account in this case would be $11,576.25. If we have a look after year 4, $11,576.25. The interest earned would be $5,078. Now I'm going to round off this answer here because the bank would only pay us cents. They wouldn't pay us portions of a cent. So we'd get $578.81, making our final amount $12,155.06. Now the thing is, if you kept going and going and going, if we get to, for example, year 50, the amount of interest that you would earn would be $5,460.67. In other words, by this point, you'd be earning each year nearly half of the amount that you'd put into the account originally. Okay? Eventually, it would even get up to the point where the interest earned every year would be more than this $10,000 that you had originally. So the quote to finish off, this one is by a tennis player by the name of Martina Navratilova. She said, "The moment of victory is much too short to live for that and nothing else."